I would like to invite you to the Education Committee on Tuesday, January the 4th. Would you please pass that down to my Vice Chair, please? And she needs this too. And I'm going to move this. Y'all forgive me because I don't know how to silence that fast. I'll put it under the table. Maybe it won't ring. Okay, so of the agenda, I do. I have a bunch. There we go. And I still have another. Anyone else need an agenda?
I know, it's good.
We're all good.
Okay. So it looks like that we have one bill here to bring before you. That is Bill 2021-1014, and that is on the second reading. Sledge, Allen, Withers, and Lee, and it was referred to the Budget and Finance Committee, referred to the Education Committee, and it was referred to Planning. And it approves the lease between the Metro Board of Education and the Cameron College Prep. And we've had this before, and there were some questions on that. So is there anyone here today that's going to talk about that?
There's a letter under that from Councilmember Sledge requesting a 2-meeting deferral.
Oh,
He's got a letter that I know we received.
okay.
We received a budget finance yesterday, so.
So, well, let me ask you this, because I think I have somebody here that was going to answer questions and talk about that. Would you like to hear the answers to the questions before we defer it again as a committee?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so then I would like to recognize you.
Hey there, committee, Hank Clay, Chief of Staff of Metro Schools. Great to be with my favorite committee y'all have. So as the chair already referenced, this is a bill that has been requested a 2-meeting deferral. We are supportive of that. That's great. Councilman Sledge, I don't want to speak for him, but my understanding is that he has some community issues about the crowding of the school. This is a charter school that has a zoned middle school, and they co-located a high school on that site. And so Councilman Sledge is facilitating a conversation between the charter school and MMPS, represented by Mr. Prophet. And then I believe that we've also provided to the committee information about our lease process in general, and glad to entertain any questions.
What do you mean they co-locate at a high school? Are they both in an old high school building, or is this also a high school?
It is an old historic high school building, Cameron, that has a wonderful alumni base. We used it as a middle school for a long time. The district partnered with the charter school to open a zoned enrollment charter school, which is pretty unusual. And they located there, and then they have a high school that they also brought into the site.
Okay, do we have another question? All right, did I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Move to defer.
It has been I'm sorry, you threw me off. It has been moved to defer for 2 meetings, and it was seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please say nay. Any who not voting? Thank you so very much. Yes? Yes?
Oh, I do have a question before you close the meeting.
Okay, yes.
I was just curious, and I don't know if anybody knows the reason. There were 3 leases with the Board of Education, and so I'm wondering why we only have one of them and not all 3.
Well, this is the only one because Councilman Sledge requested for it to be delayed because he's working specifically with something. The other 2 were approved.
The other 2 were approved, but
Yes.
is it not referred to
Colby Sledge.
to us at all?
Well,
To
he wanted-
education?
Yeah, he wanted to do something specific.
It has something to do with, like, it's as
Yeah.
Mr. Clay mentioned, overcrowding, and I think it's, like, there are a number of portables and it's trying to
I don't
look
think
up.
that's your question. Why are the other 2 not?
Well, the other 2
Yeah.
not in education, that's
Because
my
we deferred
question.
them
Oh,
last
that's
time.
That was my
They were
question.
deferred. And this is the only one that was brought back to us.
Yeah, that was my
At
question.
this position, at this time. Okay, so it has been moved, it has been voted on.
Yeah, we voted.
So I think do I have one other question?
Maybe Hannah might be able to answer that.
Okay, excuse me a second, I have just identified, go ahead.
Thank you, Chair. Just a procedural question, because you didn't take roll. So for when you give your report, how many people voted in
The vice president is taking roll as we go. That's why I pass the paper to her, and that's what usually happens when I'm here. Okay? All right, then it has been,
Ms. Zeidler.
Could she answer that?
okay, there was we have been, it has been voted to adjourn, but there has been a question, I think.
So it appears that at the last Education Committee meeting, this bill was not on the agenda, the other two were. Those two were approved.
Okay.
This
And
one
this
is
one
back
was
because
not.
it had been
There you go.
deferred to.
Oh, I
it's
thought-
back
I
on
thought we
it.
did- I thought we deferred them both by
I
rule
thought
the
we
last
deferred
time.
all
All right,
of them, yeah.
so the meeting is over. Thank you. So did you have something that needed? So thank you all very much. Okay, now it's.